Okay, so have you ever looked at the McDonald's dollar menu and just been completely stuck?
Oh, yeah, totally. Like McChicken or McDouble. It's a tough choice.
It's a real struggle. And that's kind of what we're diving into today.
Oh,
We
fun.
got a list from you guys from the top10s.com. It ranks all the most popular McDonald's dollar menu items.
Classic.
Yeah, so we're going to take a look at why people love these items so much. I mean, obviously everyone's got their favorites, but this list had some surprises for sure, like some
Okay.
stuff I never would have thought of.
I know. It's kind of cool what it says about us,
Yeah.
Not just like what we want from McDonald's, but like what we expect from fast food in general. And I think it breaks down really well into the breakfast stuff, the bigger meals, the sides, and then, of course, the desserts and drinks. So, should we start with the breakfast items?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, the sausage McMuffin is number one, which isn't too shocking, but it actually has a kind of interesting history.
Oh, really? I mean, it's a classic, but what's the story there?
Well, it wasn't actually like a McDonald's original. Yeah, some franchise owner back in the 70s came up with it. He wanted a breakfast sandwich, but like fancier. Almost like Eggs Benedict, but fast food style.
Wow, that's so cool. I never knew that.
Yeah,
And to think it all started with just one guy's idea. Talk about changing the breakfast game.
totally. And then right alongside the McMuffin, you've got the hash brown, crispy, salty, just perfect.
Ugh, the best. It just completes any breakfast sandwich.
It's funny how the hash brown just became like the fast food breakfast side, like that texture. You don't really get it anywhere else.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it just works so well with those savory breakfast flavors.
Totally. Okay, moving on to the main meals. The McDouble and the McChicken are like neck and neck for the top spot. And I gotta say, the McDouble is my go-to. Like 2 beef patties for $1. You can't beat that.
Yeah, you're highlighting a big thing here. It's all about value. The McDouble, it's simple, it's familiar, and you get a lot of food for your money. But the McChicken is popular too. It's a good option if you want something lighter or cheaper than their other chicken sandwiches.
True. Sometimes you just want that simple crispy chicken. No need to get fancy. All right, now let's talk sides. You cannot forget the small French fries. Honestly, I think there's some science behind why they're so addictive.
Oh, there totally is. It's like the perfect mix of salt and fat and then that crunch. It just hits all the right spots in your brain.
Yeah.
But it's not just science, it's cultural too. Like French fries just equal fast food, and McDonald's has definitely nailed their recipe.
For sure, they're a classic for a reason. The side salad and fruit and yogurt parfait made the list too, which I thought was interesting. It's like McDonald's is trying to be a little healthier, even with the dollar menu.
Yeah, for sure. Like, they know people are getting more health conscious. But let's be real, the dollar menu is usually about treating yourself. So it's kind of funny seeing those healthy options right next to the McDoubles and fries.
Definitely. Speaking of treating yourself, we got to talk about the sweet stuff.
Yeah.
The Hot Fudge Sundae Simple Classic hits the spot every time.
Oh, it's pure nostalgia. I bet it takes a lot of people right back to their childhood. And then there's the baked apple pie. It's not the fried one anymore, but it's still got a special place in a lot of people's hearts.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's just something so comforting about that warm apple filling. And of course, you can't forget the coffee. It's like a McDonald's essential.
It's so true. Coffee is a must-have for so many people, and McDonald's has it for a super good price. It's smart. They get the breakfast crowd, and the afternoon caffeine fix people all in one.
You know what stood out to me about the list? That add new item option at the bottom. What do you think that means for the dollar menu?
It's kind of cool, right? It says that the dollar menu isn't set in stone. It changes with what people want. Like McDonald's gets they can't just decide what we eat. They have to listen to us too.
It's like a back and forth. McDonald's listens to the people. The people tell them what they want.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the dollar menu, what are some of the big things you're taking away from it?
Well, I think the dollar menu shows us what we really want from fast food. We want good value, familiar tastes, some treats, and a little bit of choice. And McDonald's has totally figured out how to give us all of that.
So you've heard all about the most popular items, but now we want to hear from you. What would you add to the McDonald's dollar menu? If you could create your own dream dollar menu, what would be on it? Think about everything, the taste, the value, even if it's healthy or not. It's your menu. Let us know.